Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. Like I say, meet about million and zillion years from now. If you're from a parish or in America, Cuba, Africa, anywhere you watch this video, remember I only speak the truth and experience. I don't make nothing up. I don't copy what people do. I just do it right off the head. And I tell you how I used to live. And I was not a killer or a rapper. I just know people like that. I didn't have to left home to survive out here. You understand? I used to sleep on train when I was young also. So check the links them. Go like Yahoo me, STAYAFIYA, Yahoo me, Deal Figure Entertainment, like always, and check out my words, my thoughts, my music. I stress you to listen to my music. I know it's not like the music that you're listening to, and I know it's not like the things that you're used to. I know it sounds different, but because your mind is programmed, so you can actually stretch your mind to hear me. You understand? So we want to talk about party in the 90s. Party in the 90s was no joke. Party in the 90s, if fight broke out, you're going to either get shot, either you're going to get stabbed, or they're going to do drive-by on your house. Once again, party in the 90s was no joke. When I said no joke, if you were to do something to someone in a party, either they're going to do a drive-by on your house, you're going to get stabbed up, or you're going to drum, and you're going to get cut up. And they don't care if 50 people in the public see you, or you're standing up where you'll get wet up. If you like would have violate like someone from, I ain't gonna peep side, you know, I ain't gonna point side. I violate someone from any side in Queens, and they know where you rest at. Believe me, some serious stuff thing gonna come at you. If they find out where you live, the serious one them gonna put shot to your crib. I remember the news used to call Jamaican posse. In the early 90s, they used to say Jamaican posse. Now, as a young DJ, or you could say selector, like I told you before, I used to do music in what I call it, in the early 90s, where I used to do DJ. Now, when I used to play, there's a song, I used to do DJ in this club named Lion's Den, over here for my uncle. Every Friday night and every Saturday night, I used to play over there. Young dude, I'm talking when I'm 14, 15, 16, I'm in the club. You understand? I'm the only youngsters around all grown men and grown women. This is why I mostly date older women than me. This is what used to happen. I used to date older girls than me, because I have a grown up mind. So I'm used to play music in Lansden on over there on Springfield. I think it's Springfield, yeah. Francis Lewis. And the club now, no more there. They put it in a Jamaican restaurant, all of them. But I know the history for there. I remember they're just there. I used to play a song named Cha la 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 la, welcome to your la. Here gunshot. Put in the club. Remind you, the club only have a one little top up top. But when the party over, you will see bullet holes in the top like that. In the basement, you just see bullet holes in the basement. In those days, you know, I'm amongst the serious people. And if them say, all right, you know, because I'm in an environment where, you know, I know I listen to everyone and obey everyone. You know, my uncle was always there, like improvising. I don't want to call name up in the video, man, but everybody used to sleep on John Wayne International. Yo, peace, meet that bar. You know, sound like me to tell. No, listen now. Outside party was off the hook, man. Oh man, outside party was off the hook. Those days is not we used to dance, right? But bogle, everybody used to do the bogle like that. Like why used to do the bogle like that? The Americans then were doing the running man, you know, and all I wanna do is zoom zoom in the boom boom. Those work there. Let me love you down and then knock your boots. Somebody rock your knocking boots all night long. That records was known by all Jamaicans. All Jamaicans used to like that song. And when Shabba came, I said, in Jamaica there's a party, penny penny for you. That record, when I play those records, it was getting huge. Everybody, you know what Jamaicans are, they be like, whoa, 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 whoa. That used to be a level as a youngster. I learned watching the party, and I always ask myself, how can I write a song to make everybody like it like that? Now when Super Cat come out with the song name, I'm not sure anymore. Yo, when that record drop on a turntable and you say, tip your mouth, you're looking at your head and your head back no more. I'm not sure anymore who's knocking at my door. Of the faces that I knew, a man is sunny and blue, but I man can see it in the sky. Nothing I saw already die. No man I die. That record was a huge record in the dancehall. Now we're gonna back it up. They used to have a record in the early 90s. The Wu Tang came and when I played those records, that was off the hook. Then you used to have the Das Effect. Das Effect them did have a nice one, and they have Busta Rhyme. Busta Rhyme did have some nice hits in the 90s. Woo ha! Got them all in check. That was one record. All Jamaicans sing that in the party. Woo ha! That was one record I could remember in hip hop world that I played myself. Everybody was rocking to that heavy. And but back then, the Jamaicans them they never really into the hip hop like that. They wasn't into the hip hop like that. They was mostly into the dancehall more. And there was a song that they call Batty Rider and one named Pum Pum Shots. Girl, you look so sharp every time you pass in your pum pum shots. That song, when I play that man with Shaggy and Rave, oh God, the girls them used to wear. America would have called it Daisy Dukes. That's what America would have called it, Daisy Dukes. And the right here, they put the thing right up to their skin, like right up here. You understand? So that part of the 90s was something, man. If you hear Shabba Rankin song in Jamaica, there's a party. You could just grab a girl and just whine on them. I don't know how the dance all is now because I watch the young boys and everybody's jumping over the post like they're freaking what they call it, like Sprat and kangaroo. You know, and the girls have been by themselves, you know, dance all have changed so much, man. You understand? But the key to this, man, back then, man, dancehall was used to be the shit, man. You know, when you go to dancehall, you're gonna get a girl. If you don't get the woman, you're gonna whine in one. Sometimes you have sex in it, bro. Man, I don't want to, I'm a grown man, so certain thing I can't leak out, man. But put it back like this, man. If you go in the party and your game is right, you could get some right in the dance hall, right behind the box. You understand? I saw you used to just cock her up and just get it done. Believe me, man. And you used to just meet a girl and just deal with her. Like, if you want to left with her, you left with her. And the music was nice back then, man. Nice. The only problem with that, no, you just got some stupid people want to see you and your girl and mess around. And they be doing it to the wrong people. And they get outside, they catch them outside the club and shoot them up, bang, bang. Don't Q Club, bang, bang. They up in Ligany, bang bang. Yes Club, bang bang. A lot of man did bang bang over there because they violate the wrong men. This is why I said, man, a lot of them people that die in the past is because of the violated the wrong person. You understand? And this is not a place where you violate people because people don't forget shit, man. I'm telling you, you'll learn what I said. This is not a place you violate people, you get gunned up. Quick. You never go away. They will always haunt you. And the 90s was a time I would never forget. I will never forget. And I'm gonna break it down, man. They used to have a song that come around my way, and around my way, my home is. And yeah, that record was another record. The Jamaican they used to like that, and they used to say, "I'm gonna knock you out," and like Ella like that also. And then Lollipop was one of them songs too that came out. And so much song came out in the 90s that I know the Jamaicans they did like it, man. But remember, man. The party in the 90s, I do not know about party now, but the party in the 90s was the shit. I do not know how you get a girl now in the party now, boy, because everybody jumping around like kangaroo. You understand? Man? The youths them need to like doing the dance hall, man, or the hip hop, man. Yo, wind up on the girls, then, man. And the hip hop world, man, stop doing two steps, man. Y'all been doing two steps from 1990, man. Stop the two step, boy, and grab a girl and do invent hip hop dance up the girls, man. You hear the hip hop jumping, and she whining, you whine on that. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the hip hop world is like that. The hip hop world, hear the music, and all them 1 2. No, stop the 1 2 stepping and she look grab her And she don't have to be on her back whining and whining them, boy. It used back then, I'm gonna close it off. Got some brother back then that I know that's African American. Yo, when the R&B songs hit, boy, they are gonna be up on the female. They used to be up on a lot of the Jamaicans, them, man. They used to be some wild American coming amongst the Jamaicans, them. And you know, yo, it's so much shit, man. But remember, man, yo, remember what you need to do. So check out my music like always. I remember the police them I run the place, you run your own thing, yeah? Any man I give you advice and you know give you advice for the shining world. You don't take it, you find your own way. That's what I do. Yeah, peace.